Right guys, today we're going to do a quick bit of a few tips and info on preparing veg. These veg that I'm going to prep today are known as the Holy Trinity because they're the base vegetable for a number of casseroles, sauces and stocks. In British cooking you'll generally find that they are the onion, some carrot and celery. Obviously in different world cuisines they have their own Holy Trinity of veg. Okay, so first of all we'll start with the onion. I've got an unpeeled onion here just to show you where you need to start when you're peeling it. I know it's all very simple, but this is a quick handy tip just to make sure you get it right. You want to cut, take off this end fuzzy bit here, but you don't want to cut too far back. You want to cut as far as you can to close to the end here. This is in order to keep the core intact here, so when you're chopping it, I'll show you in a minute as you go, you'll understand why it keeps the all these it's layered, the onion here, it keeps all these layers of onion in a shape so it's easier to chop. So first of all, if you lay the onion there, I just want to cut away from you towards the this side of the board, and you want to make sure that you don't cut all the way through. You want to cut at least a centimetre toward before the end of the core. Okay, so start there as thinly as you can. It doesn't matter too much if it's not that thin, but obviously this takes a bit of practice. I've been doing it for a while now. So the next cutting you want to do is again with the core away from you. You want to be cutting towards the core. You want to do two lines, one further down and one up here. So we will cut on the parallel now, across there. So you've got the onion starts to break up, but now you'll see, having done all that work, how this produces some finely chopped onion. So again, with the core away from us like this, I'm going to come down on the onion. And it gives you, obviously, as you can see from the pictures, a very finely chopped onion. There are little tiny bits that may shred off, which might not get chopped up. You can always chop them up separately. We can discard that bit or use it for stock, and then this bit can just be finely shredded up if necessary. We just put that onion to one side, and we'll move on to the carrot. Again, there's no need to patronise you. I'm sure you know how to peel a carrot. This carrot again, so if we just stand it up on one end like that, this is only half, and just come down and try and cut as evenly as possible strips of carrot. This is in order to make sure that all these vegetables are a similar thickness, and therefore they cook at the same time. So as you can see now, you've got a fairly, probably half a centimetre thickness of carrot. Discard that. If you lay them on top of each other, so they're like that, we can then cut a julienne, a matchstick size carrot. Obviously you could use the carrots in this shape if you'd like, but at this time we're going for a fine dice. So we then move it all round, level it up on the knife, and then just come down as fine or as large as you like. Any ones that fray off to the side, just bring them together and finish them off. Put those over with the onion. And finally we will move on to the celery. Just cut it in half, it just makes it easier to handle. And then we just want to cut again matchstick strips of the celery. If you find that you think this is slightly too thick, you can then cut them again down the middle to split them in half. Again, bring them together, and then it's just a quick chop, put them to one side, and there you have it, the Holy Trinity, finely chopped vegetables.